Jevon, what did the defense show last night? You guys do this without Jalen Phillips. You guys get the intercept, get the turnovers. You guys get the sacks. It seemed to be the kind of performance you want. But what did the defense show?
Just resilience. You in the season you take tough plays, tough situations. Jalen going down, guys get hurt, and the next guy got to step up. Whether it's somebody that's been playing or somebody that's coming off the practice squad, regardless, they got to come up. They got to step up and take advantage of the opportunity. So that's just what we preach here, man. Next man mentality, and you got to be ready when your number's called.
Can you take us through that last play?
Oh, you're talking about. Yeah, that was a heads-up play by Mike. That was, super smart. But, yeah, so I seen Beth, through my eyes, just playing my coverage, seeing Beth on the tackle, and he's, holding Mike. And then I see Mike, try to reach for it. So I'm, running. I'm thinking he's going to try to reach for it the whole time, knock the ball out. And then he tosses it back. Boom. The lineman catches it. I'm like, all right, let me go try to take his legs out. Hit him the first time. And I'm like, damn, this dude's heavy. And then I just keep trying to tackle him, and I see Gink there, and Eli comes and hits him, and then when I fell, I'm on the guy's back, and then I see it's real close, but I'm there's no way he got it, and then they go to replay and turnover on downs. Felt good.
Jevon, obviously every game plan is different, but how much was changed from week 1 to week 2 overall in terms of strategic from Vic compared to just executing better as a group last night?
I think we really hit the details. We kind of, instead of trying to change everything, we just set back into what we were doing before and really emphasize detail. Because when you miss details, then that's when chaos happens. You know what I mean? So we try to just kind of revert back to the basics and really emphasize that, if we just play our technique and we rely on that when things get tough, then we'll be fine. So.
You have a 2-0 start now. Being able to have, Christian said, being able to be some of the top defenses and just strong on that front. How do you keep that momentum going, knowing that you guys made that big drastic change from week 1, now week 2, with 2 wins, opening up at home?
It wasn't that much. Excuse me. It wasn't that much of a drastic change. Honestly, like I said, we were just really focused on the details, and so I think keeping that and progressing forward with that mindset, whatever we change, whatever we decide to, implement that week, as long as we're really tuned in on defined techniques and how we're supposed to execute, I think that's the biggest opportunity for us to continue to have this momentum. And it's going to change week by week. Each team is different, and it's hard to win in the league. So I think if we just kind of focus one day at a time on how we can improve on that day and continue to stack those days, then it'll fall in our favor.
I know we haven't gotten into the film study yet, but a pretty dramatic contrast of styles from Mac Jones to Russell Wilson. Two totally different players. Just the challenge of this week.
Russell Wilson is a household name. He's one of the best. My mom loves the Seahawks, and I grew up watching the Seahawks, and now he's on the Broncos. I get to play him, so for me, it's cool to be able to study a quarterback of that caliber. Same as studying Aaron Rodgers like I did, and Tom Brady like I did. So I'm excited for the game. Each team has its different challenges, and I know the Broncos are a hell of a team, and so I'm excited to play them. Yeah, I got friends on that team, and I'm looking forward to it.
Jevon, last week on my desk I saw a sticker that was put there advertising your cookies.
Yes, sir. So I got cookies coming out this week for the home opener with Blueprint Cookies. All the 15% of the proceeds are going to the Broward County Animal Adoption and Care Center. Make sure I got that right. But yeah, so we got a whole bunch of different names. Quick Draw Cocoa, which is kind of like a Samoa cookie. Disappearing Delight, which is my mom's brownie recipe that I changed into a cookie. Snickerdoodle Snowman, which is gluten-free and vegan. It's a snickerdoodle cookie with buttermilk, whipped cream on the top. And then brown sugar cinnamon oatmeal, which is I love brown sugar cinnamon oatmeal for the morning, so I just made it into a cookie. And so y'all go cop that 1 week.
Is it one in Fort Lauderdale?
It's Fort Lauderdale Plantation, and then I think it's a Davie location.
Are you a baker?
Am I a bake? I wouldn't say that. I am a baker. My own personal bake. I made tiramisu and peach cobbler, but I also cook too. I learned from Beth. He's a hell of a baker. He makes all types of different treats and stuff. So, but yeah, y'all go check that out. Look at the camera.
How did all of that come about anyway, the partnership?
So my best friend that I grew up with in Pleasanton, his mom, who's my second mom, is best friends with people that own or like got kind of started the Blueprint Cookies, and so he works there now. That's why he like ended up moving to Florida, and he was asking me if I wanted to do like a deal, and of course, like why wouldn't I want to make my own cookies? So yeah, and then when they told me that I could like donate to somebody or some type of organization, I chose the animals because like animals don't have opposable thumbs and they need help. So you know.
Do you have like a name for your cookie brand? Is it like Jevon Sweets, or like you have a sweet tooth? Like this is.
No, it's like a Jevon Holland Blueprint Cookies collab. But I like all of the cookies have like a specific name, like the Quick Draw Cocoa. I got like another account on Instagram, the Quick Draw Jev. Y'all go and follow that. And then like the Disappearing Delight. My mom calls them Disappearing Brownies, so that's where that name came from. And then Snickerdoodle Snowman, nickname Snowman, and then the Brown Sugar Cinnamon Oatmeal. So.
Are you gonna let your teammates try them out first?
Yeah, absolutely. They're gonna be sold on game day too, so. You guys go ahead and cop that. Limited edition, so get it while you can. But, yeah.
What's your dietitian say for how many you can have in a day? That's
Well, being that my dietitian is myself, I'd say that he thinks they're all right once in a while. He thinks they're all right. So.
You have pets?
I do have a cat named Remy. Yeah. She's a brat, but she's cool.
Being released by Blueprint Cookies?
What is that?
By Blueprint Cookies?
Yeah, Blueprint Cookies, yeah. Davie, Fort Lauderdale, and our Plantation, Fort Lauderdale, I think Pembroke Pines.
They have really good cookies, by the way.
They do have
They're
really good
better.
cookies, seriously. Like this
Is there
red velvet one.
is there a cat guy versus dog guy debate that ever breaks out? Like I wouldn't picture you as a cat guy.
I mean, I'm a cat guy, but I'm also like my sister has a cat, and I named him Pluto, so it's like my nephew cat, and then like I got a dog named Moose, so I'm kind of both. But if I could lean towards one, it would be like a cool cat and like a hybrid dog. So I'm like playing both sides of the fence. Yeah.